there's certain things that after doing it for 3 or 4 years, you kind of just like get in the groove. You're just kind of going, you know what you like, but then something comes along that kind of shocks you and surprises you a little bit. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I got a hold of a product that kind of shocked me a little bit. I'm pretty impressed with. It's taken me a little bit of time to get to know and understand how it works for me. And we're going to talk about that. I'm going to go into a little bit of detail on that and how you can get a hold of some. But if this is your first time coming in, we do beard product reviews, tips and tricks on growing and maintaining your beard. I am Tyson. And today we have a video on a beard product that I got a hold of. And I'm just kind of like, I can't get enough of it. So we're going to dig into that right after this. For all you longtime subscribers and watchers and viewers, thanks for checking this out. Thanks for coming back. For all the new people, please consider subscribing, and hopefully this video will help you in some sort of fashion and way. But have you ever come across something that you try out and you kind of just think like, you know, let's just paint a picture here for you real quick. So say you have your deodorant that you like to use, your normal deodorant. It's just the normal, it's the Pit Stick that you put on all the time. And then somebody comes along and they just hand you a different one. And you're just like, well, I'm out of deodorant, so I'm going to use this. But then all of a sudden something happens, like your pits don't stink, everything's great, like the world changes for you. It's like, well, this is amazing. Like, I don't know what's happening. Your life just, all of a sudden you start winning the lottery. I don't know, just something like that. Well, that's kind of what happened here. I've been using beard products for a very long time. And now you kind of can tell pretty quickly which ones work good for you. You kind of know ingredients and you know, the longer you've been doing this, the more it's kind of like it takes a little bit to impress you, to change the game a little bit per se for you. And so I got a hold of this new butter. And I got it and I tried it. And right away I was like, man, I don't know about this. Like my beard's not soaking it up. It's not really doing kind of what I thought. And I was like, another run-of-the-mill butter. But then I figured out, after putting it in one morning, not necessarily liking it that much, but waking up the next day after putting nothing else still in my beard, like, man, I took a nap, my beard's not smushed. I slept through the night, not smushed. It's like, oh, wow, this feels kind of good. I kind of like this. Let me play with it a little bit more. So I used less and less and less until I'm barely using any, and it's amazing. Like, it leaves my beard so soft. My beard stays in shape all day long. It's not like a holding, it just keeps it there, but it's all soft and fluffy and nice. And so I want to talk to you a little bit about today about 607 Smooth Beard Care. This is a whipped butter. It says it's naked. Naked's a scent, and it doesn't have a scent, but he does have some pretty crazy scents. But as you can see, like, this is what I've used, like this a little bit, and it's a whipped butter. When I kind of get it and put it in my hand, it's a little bit gritty, just a tad bit gritty, but it breaks down really easy. But I don't use like hardly any in my beard, and it makes it feel amazing. Like, it's awesome. You're talking shea butter, Kupaku butter, kokum butter, avocado butter, coconut oil, perilla seed oil, Jamaican black castor oil, kiwi seed oil, with a 3-oil proprietary blend, essentials and fragrance oils if it's scented. So the 3-oil blend, or the proprietary blend, is probably a pretty good part of this, I would assume. But this is just an amazing butter, and like I said, you put a little bit on your hand, you break it down. We can just do this. So we'll just take this little bit amount, this just tiny, little bit of little tininess. We'll just put it on there, and like I said, it's a little gritty. I can feel some grit in there, but it goes away really fairly quick. But it just is this like buttery smooth. Feels so good. It feels good in my hand. I didn't even put it on my hands and use it kind of as like a lotion. There's just something about it that feels different. It doesn't feel oily or greasy. It feels like it's just smooth and soft and making my skin feel really... If I could have the word for it, I would spit it out, but I don't necessarily have the word for it. But, like, I don't look greasy. I don't feel greasy. It just feels soft. Just super soft. And I haven't really experienced that with the butter, but it does kind of the same thing to my beard, where it just makes it really soft. It's not soft, but not shaped. It shapes it, but it's still soft. Doesn't feel like there's any hold, but it does seem to hold my beard. It makes it fluffy, airy, light, and it holds up throughout the day and not getting any dryness at all out of it. And I just seem to really, really like that. So if you guys want to try something different, something new, check out 607 Beard Care. I believe they have an Etsy shop. I'll link it down below. Prices are pretty reasonable. Shipping to me was quick. I didn't have any issues with it. So 607, I know he said everything he's done up until now has been to create this type of butter, and this is what he was looking for. He's very, very proud of it, and I would have to say really good job, because I like it too. And now I told him the other day, I was like, I want to come back and get something scented, because unscented isn't necessarily my thing, but I do like scented stuff, and this butter, it's going to be in my rotation, I can tell you that much. So I don't have a discount code or anything for you guys. This video is just made because I wanted to. It wasn't asked of me to make or anything like that. I just wanted to make it because I'm impressed with this butter, and I thought, you know what, if I can help somebody out find a butter that they can get excited about like I got excited about, hey, why not do it, right? That's the power of the YouTubes. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Hit me up on Instagram. We have an app, Google Play Store app, iPad, iPhone app, Apple Store app, and you can do a lot of cool things on there. But most importantly, like, that's where I keep all my discounts. So if you want discounts, it's right there on the website and the app. You can go there. You can go to Facebook and hit me up. You can go to the website and play around. You can get merchandise. You can go to Instagram and hit me up. And I mean, you can do a lot of things to find me and talk to me and have fun and grow what we do here. So I'd like to thank you guys all for watching this. Without you guys watching, I wouldn't even have a reason to make videos. I do it because you guys watch. So that's it. I mean, that's awesome, right? And so until I talk to you guys again soon, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Be bearded, be you, and God bless.